My name is Hafez Alsayed. I'm a managing director of Beckhoff Automation for Gulf region. I really look forward to meet you virtually on SPS Automation Middle East on November. I look forward to introduce you to our team, myself, and also our products and solutions and our latest developments and products developments this year. Well, in the beginning, since the coronavirus has break out, and we were in doubt. We don't know what the scenario would be after 1 or 2 or 3 months, because actually it was very unknown what's gonna be. But in the automation business, surprisingly, and the good side out of it, it's growing. So we have in Beckhoff new applications, which is already opened a new dimension for us in the medical industry. So, for example, we have built a coronavirus ventilator control from Beckhoff. It's been done, and we are exposed to almost more than 30 plus applications only focused on medical in terms of manufacturing of masks, machines, and so on, testing kits for coronavirus, all related to automation and technology. And if you look into that side, we have been open to a new market for us. At the same time, the automation industry were really the solution for that crisis, and people started to think about it. So who had already adapted on implementing a new technology, now they are sure they will do it, and that's where we got really a growth. At the same time, we sustained our business, and we after 8 months from today, like we are in a better shape as always, and we are developing still. We opened new markets for us, and usually when you are talking to machine manufacturers, we are the latest or the least people who will get affected by crisis in terms of the supply chain. So thanks God we didn't reach to that level, because the market a little bit was aware and trying to recover fastly. So we were not really get affected by the COVID-19. So we have a variety of market focus. We don't really focus on a certain industry. And that's also sustained and helped our business to grow on a segment area. Even though there is one market is down or it's slow, that covers up in total, and overall we are in a good situation right now. In the past 8 months, we start to focus on new areas like applications. For example, in a medical, we already started to communicate with a certain industry to implement our technology in there, and in the manufacturing process. For example, in logistics, we've been active in warehouse logistics, but now it's more active, and it is not only in a certain area, but in the all Beckhoff worldwide. Like they are also having warehouse logistics customers where we supply our technology there. So yes, there's many new opportunities came to us, and we already enrich our existing opportunity to pursue more technology to them. Definitely, that's no-brainer. Definitely no-brainer. The only thing when you adapt a new technology, you start to convince end users or customers, where you start to balance the advantage versus cost. That's always the case since forever. But now they already witnessed a real example of how advancing technology can reduce cost for them and can save it from crisis. So yes, advancing technology, it is creating a new automation flow for their either facility, for their manufacturing. For example, during lockdowns, like they have to send actual people to the site to read, to measure, for sites where they don't have any technology implemented or remote control. With adapting of a new technology or IoT or machine learning or AI and all of that, and it saves people from going there. It advanced their process and let them think more calmly. So and also in logistics, warehouse logistics, that's also another topic where the logistics companies or warehouse logistics or e-commerce, they really advanced their business during this crisis, and if they are not really equipped with the right technology behind it, they would never be able to reach the demand which they had. So yes, lots of companies and lots of end users, system integrators, they understood and they know that technology is important for time of crisis and also for cost management, and at the same time for the future. Like they already ready for the next 10 years or the next 15 years of the future. I think factory automation is very important, because we some countries or some areas during the lockdown, they were not able to have enough supplies and manufacturing, so they started to independently manufacturing in the country. For example, for masks for UAE or any country, they are doing manufacturing locally, sanitizer. So in general, we talking manufacturing or factory automation. So yes, they are more independently working instead of just supplying or importing from other countries. So this is improved, and I think this is have in all terms. So I'm not talking about medical, but about food, packaging, beverage, all of that. So it's another industry. I think it's getting advanced now. We are really adapting, but we never had this crisis with this current technology. So we are able to sustain businesses as much as possible. For example, in UAE, our logistics didn't even stop even one day. Logistics in UAE or shipping, we didn't stop because of the geographical location we have in UAE. It's a hub for, so there's many airlines coming. Cargo never stopped to UAE. So with the technology and alternative solutions we have today, it's really helped us to sustain, either because if we don't ship, that means there's no income. That's a crisis itself. Yeah. So logistics is really important, regardless what's pandemic, not pandemic is there. So having this advantage, and it helped us to deliver every single shipment we have, and we were always getting different solutions from different airlines. If they stopped, they didn't, some airlines stopped, we can route it through different country, and having our geographical location helped us a lot to get alternative options to import our products from Germany. So this is something I think if we are back maybe 50 years, we will not have this facility to do these kind of alternative options with the current technology or the current volume of logistics. So yes, we are still in the middle of pandemic, but I think we are aware of what we have. We are aware of what we are living. We are adapting ourselves, and that's the best thing, to know what's the environment you are living in, and everyone is adapting and taking their precautions. I think that gives us a good feeling to move forward and do business as we used to, with, of course, extreme precautions. I definitely look forward. The virtual show is good alternative solutions to a physical show for sure. But when I register to a virtual show with SPS, that's a different scenario, because I know the SPS team, and I know their capabilities, and I have kind of good expectation of the show itself. I look forward. It's a new experience for us to start to do the virtual show, to interact online with people, with customers, partners, end users, and it's a new thing. I think still the physical show is good for more social, to meet people, to talk, discuss. You know, it's a different word, like when you're talking a physical show. But I think the virtual show will attract people of interests. So who has interest, they will come in. So that's more direct sale or direct communications. Maybe there's no social, because you will not talk with people about different markets. How are you doing? Life, general, because this is what we witness in a physical show. We have a relationship, not only business. Always we interact with people, physical people. So I think that will not be there in a virtual show, but that will be more directed on the point, where we will focus more on our objectives, and the customers will focus more on their objectives, and we both ends up with things we need from each other. It's a good. We look forward, and we are happy to be part of it. We are always with SPS Automation Middle East, even from Germany and from UAE. We like to be a part of your shows as always. It was good. What I like in SPS Automation, it's a focused exhibition on automation. That's actually what we do, and that's all of our products. Everything we do is only automation. That's our name, Beckhoff Automation. So it's like it's something made for us, tailored for us, and we meet customers of interest of automation. Actually 90%, I would say, everyone comes to us, they know what we are doing, or they know exactly the topic we are talking about, and that gives us a good feeling, because they already know what is automation, they know what's protocols, they know the market. So that's actually more than half of the job done, which is meant for us when we want to talk to new customers or potential customers. So it's been doing good with SPS. Actually, we met new customers last year in SPS, and we made good progress with these customers. I mean deals, which is was really good, and was happy about it. We started to do measurements benches. We used our technology to create measurement bench for another automation providers. So it's like calibration services and so on. So we created the concept, having all of our protocols and converted in one bus systems, and they started to do benches, testing facilities benches for their customers. So this is one customer, and of course we have project-based customers, and we I think it's several, not one, but it's all related to product supply and also as a project supply. Yeah, that's right. So the 10% or the people who are not aware of our technologies, if you look about system integrators or solution provider, they are more aware of what's there in the market, right? But when you talk about end users, they also aware what's there in the market, but they are more influenced by the system integrators. So if an end user working with a certain partner for almost 10 years and they work with X brand, they more or less they don't look around what's also available. So end users, it's a crucial part to show what's there and to try what's available in the current market, and and that's something we wish to have more.